The Sarkaz stopped. The burning ruins collapsing toward the center. Those monstrous creatures looked down on us from above. A woman suddenly emerged from the center of the circle. A very strange woman. She wasn't Sarkaz. She stood in the center of the battlefield, her expression changing. Ines was trembling, but I couldn't tell you why. The explosion must have damaged my hearing. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I knew they were afraid. Was it because of her? No. Their attention was focused in another direction, and someone else. In the second before I lost consciousness, I saw a Sarkaz. An unthreatening, slender Sarkaz.
They, for the moment...
Sarkaz must...
You will... what?
She is heavily injured. If we don't do something now...
If he finds this place, we're out of time.
Kal Sit, give me a hand.
Fine.
Huh? Where am I?
On a land ship.
Land ship? How are we still alive?
If you're gonna screw around, can you leave me out of it? Long story short, we got rescued.
So, where are we?
The main convoy. This is the land ship we were protecting. Now it's hauling our wounded. Looks like it's still under construction. I can't tell how it all fits together. Weird. The shadow I saw, it was... Some questions are better left unanswered.
What about Hoederer?
He's with the client. He's talking to the boss of this place.
Right. If you're still hanging around here, Hoederer must be fine. So what's the deal with the boss of this place? You look nervous, and I don't need to blind myself with our genuine art to figure that out.
Don't tell me you think I'm hanging out here because I care about you.
Definitely no. So, what's the reason?
Guess I just feel bad for him. Who knows what kind of monsters are in that room with him.
Try to relax. Nervousness will only drag down our efficiency. You did the best you could. The leak was our fault.
I don't really look for fault on the battlefield. I know who I'm dealing with.
Good.
But I can't say I expected that commander to be one of Her Majesty's own. You are a lot stronger than I expected. I haven't had a chance to thank you yet, Dr. Kal Sit.
Teresa's the one you should be thanking.
What was that about me?
Your Majesty.
We're not in Castle anymore. Let's not stand on ceremony. We're here to sit down and talk, Hoederer.
By your command. And the one in the coat there must be...
I hope you don't mind. It's very important that the doctor be well aware of any new intelligence.
Thank you for your understanding.
It really is a land ship, but it's pretty big, huh? There are parts that look new, but some bits are so old they're practically falling apart. I think this is from Billington.
Oh, sorry. They're still building this place. Dr. Kal Sit said not to go any deeper. It's dangerous.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll go somewhere else.
Thanks.
What a nice kid. With those ears, he's definitely not a Sarkaz. Can't you think of it? That one lady who sucks even more than Ines? That doctor? She isn't a Sarkaz either. What's going on here? I look around in the middle of the battle and nobody's Sarkaz?
How could you be jammed again?
Huh?
Happy place closure. That's only the 7th short circuit today.
The 7th short circuit? Embarrassing for a genius engineer, huh? What if he invested in a new set of doors? That saves some time.
Oh, Well, we have so many wounded to care for. Their provisions are rather expensive, in both manpower and resources. And wouldn't giving up be an even bigger embarrassment?
Okay, Your Majesty. Give me 3 days. If I can't fix it in 3 days, I'll take the whole security control system apart and reinstall it.
Reinstall? You can do that?
I don't know who built these mysterious systems and then buried them out in Rim Billiton somewhere. Then if we can't figure it out, we'll just have to replace it with something we can. Easy peasy.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Roger that.
Rhodes Island. How long will it be until you're up and running?
Rhodes Island.
What? You are... I remember. You were with Hoederer. You've regained consciousness? Your wounds were quite serious.
Did I scare her? I'm W, the mercenary. I'm looking for Captain Hoederer and I kinda got lost.
Be careful where you wander. This place is still being built. There are a lot of exposed wires. You could get shocked. But I have a feeling such caution is a second nature to you, no? W, was it? You may call me Theresa.
Huh?
Hoederer had words with the doctor after our meeting. I believe he should be back in his room in medical by now. Don't make them worry. You ought to head back too.
Theresa. Your Majesty.
Oh? Well, we are not in Castle anymore. No need for titles.
Okay, Theresa. Majesty, why were you wrestling with the door just now? That short girl there is an engineer, right? I mean, it's just a door.
It's not just the door.
Okay.
How many things are there totally unworthy of my attention?
So, what's Rhodes Island?
Oh, you heard that. That is the name of this vessel. Although it has not yet been officially christened, that is the name I wish for it. Maybe it's just my whimsy. The doctor and Kal Sit may reject its true name.
Huh, true name? For this landship?
You saw, this vessel wasn't built in Castel. Searching deep in the oldest records we have, I came across that name. Rhodes Island. I'm not actually sure what it means. Kal Sit should have known more. But that is what I want to name it. It already had a name, after all.
Her Majesty Theresa fought against the region who usurped Castle. She personally brought together more than half of the Sarkaz clan. And she speaks in adore herself?
What's wrong? You have an odd expression on your face.
Could it be considered improper to laugh in front of your Majesty?
No, but neither Kal Sit nor the doctor are the laughing type. And the warriors have too much on their plates for such frivolity. I would quite like it if you all would smile, but that is perhaps an extravagant hope. I understand the pressure I've placed on everyone.
So, I'm called to laugh then?
Yes?
Nah, the magic's gone. Can't do it.
Why do I feel like that's my fault?
Well, I wouldn't dare.
What about you?
What about me?
I am Theresa. This is Rhodes Island. And you are?
W.
That's not what I mean. W is a mercenary code name. I want to know your true name, the one that represents you. You need not cloak yourself in a disguise tainted by war. This goes beyond names. Let's just say I'm nosy. Oh, forgive me. You don't have a name?
It's pretty common for Sarkaz born in Castle. We don't really care much for names. People forget them all the time. What's the point in making an effort to remember a name?
I don't want to forget them. I can't forget them. If you wait for the dust to settle in Castle until you are no longer W, we could speak like this once again. Maybe then you could have a more fitting name. A proper name to a Sarkaz woman like yourself. Like Rhodes Island. A name makes things feel so much warmer, doesn't it?
I never really thought about it.
Theresa, message. Casdell is on the move. The doctor is getting ready.
Right. I'm on my way. W?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
If you're willing to fight for us still, you will always be welcome here, no matter what.
I'm not going to criticize Theresa's decision, but don't expect too warm a welcome. I've seen your record. You're dangerous.
Oh, same?
You're recovering fast, but not enough to have you wandering around as you please. Go back to bed before we have to have someone carry you there.
I realized later I never dared to look Theresa in the eye. Why? She looked so naive. It wasn't the look of a leader at the head of one of the armies in the cruel war. Is naive the word? You don't have eyes like that when you're naive. Such sad eyes. And those two were always at her side. Sin. If I could stand with them, what kind of sights could I see? That hood. Is that the doctor they were talking about? Is that person looking my way? What the? Why? Am I scared? Scared of what? That person gave up pretty normal vibes, but no. It's too vague. I've never seen anyone that weird before. Oh, that's Bubbles' battlefield commander. I remember now. The doctor, huh? I'm starting to get why Ines wouldn't go near Her Majesty. Maybe it could be better to look out for myself every once in a while, but I'm not sure why. When it comes to Theresa, I never really knew why. Call it a whim. Hoederer and the others could understand.